Alright, hello to my 10 viewers so far. This will be the game between EXO and Faded Sin Part 2. These two teams faced off, I believe, a couple days ago in the Lunar League. In that game, EXO won 8-7. Now, Part 2 comes from the Faded Esports League. It's going to be Faded Sin versus EXO. Faded Sin will once again take the orange team. EXO will take the blue team. We're going to get started in about 8 minutes or so. It's Faded Sin versus EXO Part 2. We're going to get ready in a minute right now. Invites have been sent out to EXO. We're just waiting on them to enter. Just waiting on right now. Final team in EXO. 11 viewers so far. It's getting up there. Thanks for the kind words, Lem. This is Faded Esports League. This is my first game for the Faded Esports League. Just gotta get the Twitch stuff sent out. Alright, EXO Frags is here. Waiting on EXO to enter. The map would be Oregon, obviously defending first. Just gotta get that set up. Is the orange team Faded Sin. Send the link out. Alright, everyone's here. Perfect. Alright, we got 7 viewers, 7 minutes into the stream. Once again, it is Faded Sin versus EXO Part 2. EXO will take the blue team, Faded Sin will take the orange team. This time, Part 2 will be coming at you live from Oregon. Map 1, a couple days ago, EXO won 8-7 on Villa. Now it's up to Faded Sin trying to get their revenge. Alright, Faded Sin is ready. Just gotta check on EXO to see if they're ready. We have 10 viewers so far. Thanks for everybody. If you do mind, you can subscribe to my channel. I don't know if those are free anymore, or follow it. I'm not too sure how Twitch works. But I will monitor the comments. See if anyone comments. 10 people watching so far. We are seconds away from just starting EXO versus Faded Sin live from the map of Oregon. After this, stay on stream. I'll be casting the Night League playoff game. That'll be a best of 3, so that'll be very fun for my voice. But that'll be a best of 3 between Teg and Ice in the Night League. So stick around for that. But first, it's the Faded Esports League, Faded Sin versus EXO Part 2. Just waiting for the confirmation from EXO. Take a look at the ranks. I have casted EXO Frags a couple days ago. Do not know, yeah, Copper. Very nice rank. Member.gov from a couple days ago on Villa. The Hammer had 16 kills on Villa. Led the team. He's a Plat 2 right there. And Alex is an Ape. I'll be saying Frags, Copper.gov, Hammer, and Alex. Meanwhile, on Faded Sin, Ozanu, Sus Twinkie, Twisted Minds, I do remember that. He had 13 kills a couple days ago. Bleak, and Leaning. Alright, Exofrax just said hold on, we are down to 8 viewers, but they'll be back shortly. Once again, this is not the only game I'll be casting today. I'll be casting the Night League playoff game. Let me get those team names for you. I have to figure out where the teams are. Oh, here it is. It's Ice versus Teg. Ice versus Teg on the Night League playoff game. According to my message, I believe it is the first round, but Exofrags is ready. Let's start this game. Part 2 between Faded Sin and Exo187 a couple days ago on Villa. Here we go on Oregon. Exo will take the blue team. The orange team will be Faded Sin, just like the Villa game on Thursday. So, bands coming up first. Faded Sin, who's on defense, will get to choose their first attacking band. That will be Jackal. If I remember correctly from Villa, Jackal was used almost exclusively from both teams. So both of these teams each watching their VODs on my channel. You can catch that game also on my channel if you want to watch. It was an 8-7 thriller. Went all the way to the end, 15 rounds. Habana has been banned by Exo. Looks like they don't need them on offense. Getting ready to start part 2 of this looking like a rivalry so far between Exo and Faded Sin. First time casting Oregon, the new look Oregon in Pro League. Blitz comes out, I'm sorry, Bandit. Whoa, you messed that one up. Bandit comes out as the first defending ban, banned by Exo. Before we get started, the final defender ban was Clash. Clash was also used a couple days ago on Villa. Same thing with the Bandit. So each of these teams adjusting so far. But here we go, round 1. Alright, we're gonna go to the dorms first, up to the second floor. It's gonna be a Nomad, Thermite, Sophia, Ying, and Thatcher. Jaeger, Kaid, Valkyrie, Mute, and Legion. Kaid taking over for the Bandit. Mute also doing his job. Crucial part for this kid's dorms is defending Attic. They don't have any anti-projectiles with the Wamite, but they still have that Jaeger. So here we go, first round between Faded Sin and Exofrags, this time on Oregon.
Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds remaining.
Interesting to see how many Jaegers they're going to put inside of Attic, and right now I don't see any.
5 seconds left.
Any inside of Attic. They will mute jam, it looks like, and they will stack it up with Legions, but the Jaegers will not go there. The Jaegers will go, well, at least one, on that kid's dorms. So, let's see what's going to happen here. First round. Here we go. It's going to be a construction site push here for the offense, probably trying to get that crucial Attic. Nomad's already rappelling up. Sophia on her drone. It's just going to be Kaid all alone in that attic with the 3-man side hold. Interesting play here for the Jaeger, who's roaming. He's roaming below, inside of dining hall. The hammer's right there, but he will not drone it. He will not know. He was a few feet away from a kill. Late reinforcement coming out for the mute. Nomad goes in all the way to the top of the big tower as a first kill of this game. We'll go to .gov. Down goes the Jaeger, who is roaming inside of dining room. Nice kill right there from the Sophia. Costed him about 25 health, but he's still staying in meeting hall. Still waiting for that wall to be open. It is not being... it actually is being Kaided so far. Kaid waiting to strike. Sophia perfectly goes below, but will any kills come up from it? Kaid's in trouble here. Kaid's even in bigger trouble as the 1-speed. He's going to pre-fire immediately. Get the Thatcher. Down goes the diffuser. It's now a 4v4. Sophia's still below. Will Cade throw out the nitro cell? No one's around him quite yet. The closest to him is that thermite. Let's get on that thermite who's just peeking around looking for the Kaid. Shots rain out. Both are hurt badly, but yeah, Copper will pick up the double kill. Down goes the Kaid, and down goes the Muse, a quick 4v3. Now the Yings come out. It is full attic control for EXO. Ying, looking through Kid's bedroom, shoots the Jaeger, but will try and find anyone. Nitro Cell comes out, no one hurt. Still a 4v3, a minute 10 to go. .gov trying to push up into Armory. Thermite right behind that Ying. Ying's gonna be the first one pushing. She's all the way in main hall. Going up white stairs is that Nomad. Closest to him is the Legion, and .gov will pick up the kill on a sus Twinkie, and the hammer will finish it off with a kill on a Brutanu. It is a resounding round 1 win for EXO. So that beautiful cohesion right there by EXO, getting the Sophia below, trying to get that Kaid out of there. They eventually did it. They did have to give up their Thatcher for that, but they ended up doing their job. Great job to .gov, killing the Jaeger, going below, getting the Kaid, and Thermite picking up 2 crucial kills. Right after that, it was smooth sailing from there. The round was essentially over. After a 4v2 with attic control, no planet was eventually went down.
Protect your bombs from being
They
defused
still
by
did
attackers.
their job. Back to Kid Storms. They're going here, looking for any adjustments here. This time, a Vigil will be roaming, probably instead of the Jaeger. Doc and Rook with the ACOG. Still Kaid will probably use his Electro Charge onto the top of attic. Look at the defending right now. Doc's going to be defending attic, reinforcing attic at least. Probably the Kaid will eventually defend that.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Thank you to my viewers watching. Please just drop a follow if you guys could. That'll be fantastic. Once again, I'm doing another game after this, the Night League.
Objective is to locate a bomb and
That'll be a playoff game. So as we start round 2, obvious impact nade coming out from the Rook. And here we go. Bleak continuing the roam, this time in the security corridor, at least the bottom of white stairs. Wonder if anyone will get to him this time. .gov picked up the opening kill on the Jaeger, who was roaming last time. It's going to be the same exact push this time, though, for EXO. Thermite's going to keep droning. It's going to be the Monty, who's going to be pushing up. And Vigil, who will all the way downstairs in Freezer. Nowhere near the offense so far. They're all the way up in Big Attic, but a flank opportunity can come. We'll keep an eye on that Vigil, but for right now, we're going to keep it up on the offense. Sophia, Monty, all droning, along with the Thermite, who's all the way at the top of Big Tower. Now he's ready to get Kaided. They didn't ban Thatcher. Thatcher, who has a diffuser. Alex is an ape. Thatchers will come out. Thermite will go beautifully. The Kaid falls back with 50 health. Back on that Vigil. Is that Vigil looking to flank? He's definitely in position. Closest to him is .gov with the Sophia. Monty also outside of kitchen. Thermite and Thatcher are just above him. Still waiting for the perfect time to flank. We're going to keep an eye on him. Here he comes. He's going up. Will he flank? He sees the Claymore. Thermite is to his right. All he has to do is look to his right, lights up the thermite, but cannot get the kill. Runs down immediately. Ling picks up the opening kill, and Alex is an ape. Down goes the Thatcher. Thermite all alone. Monty has to push on that Vigil now. He's driving that Vigil all the way downstairs. Vigil run for the hills.
Bomb located by attackers.
Retreating all the way back to Freezer. Looks like he's going to go up those stairs. Back to the action. The Hammer picks up the kill on Rosanu, leading a refrag onto the Hammer. Let's keep looking upstairs. Vigil picks up the kill on a .gov. Sophia will not pick up the kill on the roamer. Bleak wins it this time. Now it's all the way up. It's just up to Copper and Exo Frags. The Thermite and the Monty pushing alone so far. Monty's going to be pushing up White Stairs, and Thermite is going to be keep droning that attic. Monty inside of him. Bleak will pick up what looks easy frag opportunity, but he whiffs. The impact nade comes out. It's a 1v1 with the Monty and the Vigil. Once again, Monty loses health, throws a smoke just to buy time. Another impact nade goes out, but will not pick up the kill. Meanwhile, with the Thermite, he has to push immediately. He has 30 seconds left, but he gets down immediately. Oh, is that it looks like a punch kill right there. Beautiful job by the Kaid. It's just the Monty left. Blake will pick up the action, runs right at the Monty. He loses health. The Kaid and Vigil are just in a staring contest, but eventually it is the Kaid who ends it. Twisted Minds will pick up the kill. It is 1-1 after 2 rounds right now. Beautiful job of the Kaid. Twisted Minds. That'll be his second kill right there. Take a look at the frag so far. 2 for .gov, Hammer, and Copper. Meanwhile, it is 6 kills coming out for the Faded Sin. 3 for Leaning, 1 for Bleak on the roam. Twisted Minds picking up 2. But the biggest battle right there was really the roam clear. .gov went alone for the second straight time. Last round, round 1, he picked up the kill on the Jaeger, but this time he couldn't pick up the kill on the Vigil. So now we go to Laundry Supply. Faded Sin made the necessary adjustments there. First time defending Laundry Supply is Faded. They're going to bring a Capitao, Thermite, Sophia, Ying, and Thatcher. 4 smokes coming out for the offense. And as for the denial, still no Wamai coming out, just the Jaeger. So we're going to see how they defend this. We're going to go all the way down to the basement. Round 3 begins.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
As far as roaming, Bleak was roaming 2 straight times. With the Vigil, with the Jaeger in round 1, then the Vigil in round 2. So we'll keep an eye on him. He had the perfect opportunity to kill Copper and the Thermite in round 2, but couldn't pick it up. Either way, it was a win.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Here we go. Round 3 begins. It's going to be interesting to see if it's going to be a blue push. As far as anyone holding blue, it is just the Valkyrie with 1 barricaded wall. Interesting. Valcam will come out right there. It's going to be a 3-man push into blue. Frags, Copper and Alex is an ape. We'll all push blue. No one's holding that yet. Jaeger will not roam. Rook and Valk are inside, along with the Legion. Twisted Minds will be on the roam. Let's look for him. He's all the way up in attic, holding a nice angle from there. So if anyone goes into meeting, potentially killing the Sophia and the Ying. Thermite ready to Thermite. The Valkyrie cam has been shot out. 3 people are inside blue. Copper's going to Thermite immediately. Bleak's got to get out of there. His back is turned. Finally turns around. Realizes what's going on. He's holding a very vulnerable angle. Jaeger will be firing away. Thermite returning fire, but no one shot down. On the floor now is Thermite. Jaeger pushing very aggressively and will not see the Thermite on the floor. Alex is an ape, picks up the kill on the Bleak. Bleak on Alex is an ape. It is a trade. Thatcher for Jaeger. A trade that the offense will definitely want. Copper continues the drone, finds the Jaeger inside the closet. Finds a Valkyrie inside the closet. She retreats back to laundry room, holding a crouch angle. Capitao's will come out. Is it a fire? It is a fire. Capitao peeking down to Freezer with the para. Copper in plant position. He's inside of... What side is it? Supply room. Sorry, first time casting Oregon in a while. They're worried for the Rook, who's inside of Freezer. The Rook has a nice angle, waiting Thermite ready to plant, but Copper will get the kill on the Leaning. Now, yinged and totally blinded is the Rook. Downed is the Rook. Beautiful play right there. Sus Twinkie is down. Hammer will pick up the kill. It's a 4v2. 4v2 is going to be a plan coming out for Yak Copper. As Rosani will pick up the kill on a .gov. The Hammer, oh, you missed your shots and you'll get punished, but it doesn't matter. Eventually winning the round. So Twisted Minds, a team kill on Rosanu. But either way, the round was already lost. It's going to be a 2-1 lead for EXO. The offense winning round 1 and 3, the defense winning round 2. Now coming out, it's going to be another laundry supply room push. They're coming out with the Warden this time to counter this Ying. Mute, Jaeger, Warden, Maestro, and Valkyrie. Great adjustments here from Faded Sin. For the offense, Nook goes to the Capitao. Thermite, Sophia, Ying, and Thatcher. Same lineup coming out for EXO. Maestro and Warden. Pretty much the only changes, along with the maybe Mute, who's also a change. He was used in round 1. Wasn't used in 2 and 3. Now he's back. So once again, defending the site for the second time in a row. Can Faded Sin make the necessary adjustments? Let's keep an eye on this Valkyrie. See what she has some good cams.
Razor wire is deployed.
Thank you, Val, for showing us that nice cam. Let's look for cam number 2. It's going to be right into that little crevice where the vents are inside of blue. Exo Frags might have saw that. Valkyrie not picking up the cam, though. Very bold move.
Attackers are moving
Alex
out
is
to
an ape.
locate a
Another
bomb
drone
and defuse
in
it.
there as well. It stays inside supply. Let's see if it's going to be the same push. Last time it was a 3-man push inside of blue. Capitao pushing there again with the Hammer. Still waiting for that Thermite. Yeah, Copper might have messed up his spawn, but he's running all the way around. .gov will be droning out Armory. Thatcher will be running around the big red tower. Now it's going to be a blue push again. Once again, no control inside of blue whatsoever. The Valcam is out. Fires are also out, denying any rotates. Twisted Minds is the closest guy to a blue push, but he's looking at those back stairs. No one's pushing down those back stairs, as Twisted Minds will eventually pick up the kill on the frags. Down goes the Capitao. Finally, he moved over. Thermite will come out. Bleak is the first man there, ready for the Thermite. Ready to go on the breach. Twisted Minds going very aggressively this time, and he'll pick up another kill on Alex as an ape. Very aggressive play right there by Twisted Minds. Get on this Jaeger. Nitro Self comes out, but no one's there. And the only man left inside of blue is Yak Hopper. He's into a gunfight with Bleak. Twisted Minds going around town, but he's met by what looks like to be the Zofia. So the flank opportunity, was the Ying who denied that Jaeger rotate. And that actually saved Yak Hopper's life right there. Still a 3v2. Sophia off-site. 2 people pushing inside of blue. Sophia looks like she's pushing down, and she gets denied immediately by the Maestro. Leading picks up the kill in a .gov. It is just Yak Hopper and the Hammer remaining. Hammer, closest guy to the action. Peeking is a Mute very aggressively, and he'll get denied right there. Down goes the Jaeger as well. Down goes a Valkyrie. 2v2. Yak Hopper and the Hammer versus Sus Twinkie and Leaning. The Yang will be pushing immediately, but Leaning will pick up the kill on the Maestro. Beheaded. As Yak Copper will pick up the kill on the Sus Twinkie, it's now a 1v1. Plant will go down. Will the Maestro push? No, he's not. He's getting on his Maestro camp. Yak Copper will push now. Still no damage done. Both at 100 health. Both are down low, and Yak Copper will finish off the kill. Proves better with the Thermite's gun. Congratulations to Yak Copper. That is a round EXO definitely needed. They now lead. It is 2 straight losses for Faded Sin. As we head to round 5. 5 viewers so far sticking with us to round 5. This is a best of 1. Coming out now back to Kids Dorms. Faded Sin will be running to. Each of these teams split this site. EXO won round 1 in the offense. Faded Sin went back and won round 2. Capitao is going to come out instead of the Nomad. Thermite, Sophia, Ying, and Thatcher. 6-pick opportunity here. Alibi moves to the dock for the ACOG. Leaning will still play that Maestro, Rosanu, and that Valkyrie. But Fadedson definitely kicking right there. It was a free win. It was a 2v5. Eventually brought down due to partly aggressive play and partly great shots from Copper and the Hammer on the Ying. Take a look at the kills so far. 5 kills coming out for the Hammer, 6 for Copper. On the support fragger, Thermite. They call him Fragmite for a reason. Leaning with the most kills with 5. His favorite op, probably the Maestro. Picked up nice shots right there, defending .gov down the main stair. So, round 5, moving on to the next round.
10 seconds to go.
Jaeger, Valk, Doc, Maestro,
seconds
and
left
Legion.
before
Blake loves to roam on that Jaeger. Did it once
Attackers
the Jaeger,
locate
another
a
one
bomb
on the
and
Vigil.
defuse it.
It's gonna be interesting to see where he's going. Alex is an ape, will be spawning around the
Attackers
street.
drop the
He'll be
diffuser.
rotating around
Attackers
probably.
have recovered their
While the
diffuser.
Hammer, Copper, and Exo Frags will be rotating around as well. Not a lot of Jaegers that had to be thrown out. Not a lot of hold of any side of hold inside of Attic. Such a crucial place to hold. All they're given is barbed wire and 1 Jaeger to protect that Legion. Copper will easily get there. Exofrax easily up there as well. The Thatcher also will be running up pretty soon. No roamers whatsoever. Bleak will be holding white stairs. Valkyrie will be holding armory stairs, but no one is around there. .gov, the only man off the side. It's a 4-man push into Attic. Alex is an 8, pre-firing. Will not find anyone. He'll be firing at that poor Legion who's all alone. Impact nade will come out, do 50 damage, but that's it. The Hammer will be firing away. The Thermite looking for the better angle inside of the Attic. Shots coming away. Nomad peeking into armory stairs. Alex as an ape is actually downed as the Thatcher. Still holding his ground is Twisted Minds on the Legion. He'll pick up the kill on the Hammer. Bad peek right there. Still downed is Thermite. He wasn't picked up. Wonder if Copper's going to pick him up. .gov's going into Master. Exofrax going into Armory. Twisted Minds doing a very nice job of holding the crucial spot inside of Attic. Oh, I don't think Twisted Minds saw his head right there, and because of that, Alex as an ape will get picked up with 20 health. Thermite will also be pushing inside of Attic. Take a look at the .gov and Exofrag's offside push. Exofrag still inside of Armory. Twisted Minds will get droned out. He still has 1 Ying left. The Thatcher will come out but will not get anything. Thatcher still peeking very aggressively. Alex is an ape. Exofrag's also trying to peek around. He's inside of Trophy Room trying to plant on this Legion. Beautiful play by Alex as an ape. It's now a 4v4, 50 seconds left. But still, 2 minutes and 10 seconds were ticked by that Legion also picking off a kill. It's a 4v4, 4-man site push. Copper, who's on Kid Storm right now, he has Diffuser, sees the body, but seeing the head is leaning on the Maestro. 4v3, make it a 3v3 as Exofrax will pick up the kill on a Rosanu. It is once again an all-out frag fest in sight. It's a 2-man push in an Attic. .gov hanging out inside of games. He's now outside of games. Diffuser is still on the floor. Alex is able to go pick up the Diffuser. So Twink will be watching that window.
15 seconds to go.
On that dock. Peeking inside of Attic, but his main priority is inside of Kid Storms. And not seeing the Doc is a Thatcher. Doc picks up another kill, but will not pick up the 3 kill. .gov has a Diffuser in a 1v1. He has to plant, and he eventually will get that plant down. Will Bleak come? He sees a Valkyrie, and will pick off these, not the Valkyrie. And it is a round win for Bleak. It's now 3-2 in favor, so rather than being a 4-1. Very thrilling round, a frag fest inside of sight. Once that Diffuser was lost outside of that kid's window, Copper and the Thermite very aggressive on that angle, pushing away from everyone else. Everyone else had Attic clear, they had Armory clear, and probably games pretty soon. All Thermite had to do was just breach inside of games, and he would have had a safe plant. But he pushed inside. Well, he pushed outside of the window, got denied by leaning on the Maestro, who who is now playing the smoke. 3-2. Your score now.
Protect your bombs from being defused.
Now
by
we're going to
attackers.
go to kitchen dining for the first time. In 6 rounds. Finishing off the first half. Defending first was Faded Sin, EXO on the offense.
Bomb
Remember,
located
2
by
days ago
attackers.
on Villa, it was 3-3 after the first 6 rounds. Right now it is 3-2, looking like it could be
Attackers
that
have
way.
located a bomb.
If EXO frags can eventually pick up, I'm sorry, Faded Sin can eventually pick up their frags. It'll be helped very much if instead of says blue team and orange team, it said EXO and Faded
10
Sin.
seconds to go.
But hopefully that'll
5
come
seconds to insertion.
in the next few patches. So, round 6, here we go. Capitao, Thermite, Sophia,
Attackers are
Ying,
heading out
and
to
Thatcher.
defuse
Pretty
the
much
bomb.
the same lineup that EXO's been running for the first 5 rounds. Echo
Attackers
comes
have
out
dropped
this
the
time
bomb
from
diffuser.
Sus Twinkie.
Attackers recovered the
Smoke
bomb
comes out
diffuser.
for the first time. Still, Valkyrie, Jaeger, and Mute coming out. It looks like it's going to be a small tower push as 4 people are pushing in aside small tower right now. Actually make that 1 as the rest are going all the way around inside, or all the way around the bottom yellow stairs and bathroom door. It's going to be a 4-man site hold coming up for Faded Sin as Copper picks up the early kill onto the Valkyrie. Echo peeking very aggressively. He gets down to 5 health. Copper continuing to show that Thermite's a fragging operator. They call him Fragmite for a reason. Ying will be clearing out the dorm's main hall behind .gov's drone. Alex and Ape will continue to drone down bottom of white. Copper, the very aggressive Thermite, he doesn't have Diffuser now. Alex and Ape does. And he's inside of security. So is Capitao. They're going to give the call that security is clear. Probably call that Thermite, who's wanting a fight. Will not get the fight, though. It's a 1-man hold inside a bathroom, 1-man hold inside of dining, Mute's inside of security. Thatcher goes out, and now it's just down to Echo and Mute trying to hold their angles. Will Bleak eventually flank around? We're going to keep it on this overhead cam view. The Yings come out. Rosanu is blind. Echo's probably blind. Rosanu's down immediately. Second Ying comes out. Copper picks up the double kill. Echo's down immediately. It's a 5v1. All that's left is poor leaning with the smoke, and he's eventually down by Copper on the Fragmite. I believe he picked up a 4K right there, and it's a 4-2 first half split for EXO. My apologies right there. So much going on in sight. I had to keep it on the overhead cam, but I will try to get first-person view more integrated, but still 4-2 for EXO. Get Storm's hold coming out here for EXO. Cavi picking, 6 picking to the Kaid. Smart move right there. Jaeger, Mute, Legion, and the Valkyrie. No Thatcher coming out for
Defenders,
Faded
protect
Sin.
your
He
bombs
was
from
not
being
banned.
defused by attackers.
Escaped the ban phase. And will not be used by Faded Sin. It's going to be Maverick, IQ, Twitch, Lion, and Thermite. Remember, Lion was used in the round 15 game a couple days ago on Villa. The round losing game for Faded Sin.
Attackers
Lion
have
is
discovered the
back
location
out
of a
there.
bomb.
Clear BTS line of fire. Activating jammer.
10
Going to
seconds
be interesting to
insertion.
see how EXO will hold Attic this time.
5 seconds
Faded
left.
Sin didn't really hold Attic that well. The final adjustment was made the
Attackers are
third
heading out
time
to
they went
defuse
there.
the
All they
bomb.
got was a couple barbed wires and 1 Jaeger. Now it's going to be at least 1 Jaeger coming out. Copper on that Jaeger. Roll suits him much better as an aggressive player. I don't know why he was on the Thermite, but he changed the name for 6 rounds. For 6 rounds, it was Fragmite. Second Jaeger goes out on that wall. Barricades come out. And here we go. Start of round 7. Split push with the Twitch looking inside of main hall. Lion long peeking with the ACOG. Will he find that Mute? Lion's definitely in position to find that Mute. 1 Lion comes out. Shoots but finds no one. I don't know if it's me or him who has a sound glitch there. Hopefully it's not him. Still a two-man push inside of master bedroom. Rosanu, who has the thermite charge primed and ready to go. Barricade out is master bedroom door. I wonder if Rosanu will use that to his advantage. Valkyrie's on the other corner as Twisted Minds will pick up the first kill into frags. Down goes the Kaid early, who is peeking probably very aggressively on that attic window. On the floor is Alex as an ape with a Valkyrie right now. He's on his Valcams. IQ, all he has to do is peek left to find the Valkyrie. Well, the IQ peek left. All you have to do, Valk, is push right. Valk is finally off her cam. She's in that corner still inside of Trophy as the Hammer will pick up the kill on a Twisted Minds. Down goes the Maverick, but still not much needed compared to the Thermite. Thermite eventually comes out as .gov shotguns Twinkie in the face as Alex as an ape will pick up the kill on a Rosanu. Alex as an ape still up as the Valkyrie in a 4v2. Still in a very dangerous corner inside of Trophy. Picked up a kill. It's bleak and leaning. 4v2 push for Faded Sin. Great job so far for EXO, holding their angles, playing aggressively when needed. Twitch all the way up and denied immediately on that Games Repel. Beautiful shot there from the Hammer. And all that's left is the IQ, who's still on Armory. Actually, top of Armory stairs, inside of Armory. Shots rain out from the Legion. Return fire from the IQ. No one hurt so far. Legion, crouch peeking. IQ spraying and praying, but can't find anyone as a Nitro Sal will eventually end. Very nice job by .gov on the mute Nitro Sal. Wonder if he got any pings for that. IQ denied immediately. 5-2 lead for EXO. .gov has 7 kills, 8 kills for the Hammer, 9 for Copper. Combined for 24 kills, only 13 kills for Leaning and Twisted Minds. This time, it's going to be a laundry supply hold with the Smoke, Jaeger, Mute, Legion, and Valkyrie. IQ, Thermite, Maverick, Twitch, and Zofia this time coming out for Faded Sin. Nope, they finally switched to Thatcher. Smart move as Mozzies gets changed to the Valkyrie after seeing the IQ. Sus Twinkie will pick up the diffuser with the Mav, and here we go. 5-2 lead for EXO. Can Faded Sin bring this back?
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Pings are looking nice. But here we go, round 8, 5-2 lead for EXO, just 2 rounds away from closing out this win and going 2-0 in 3 days. Against Faded Sin a couple days ago. EXO won 8-7 on Villa. Now they're up 5-2 here.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
So this time, Faded Sin, who didn't hold blue and lost both times inside of Attic,
10 seconds to
will now be challenged by EXO, who this time puts a deployable shield inside of blue. All Faded Sin did was put a Valkyrie and maybe some barbed wire, if my memory is correct. This time they have a deployable shield. Probably playing on that is the smoke to waste time. We're going to keep an eye on that. As the attack phase has finally begun, the deployable shield still unused. Twisted Minds, along with Sus Twinkie, Leaning, and Rosanu, will be droning outside of blue. EXO frags, late to the party. Will eventually, looks like, play that deployable shield. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the utility they have as far as nades go. Maverick has 2 nades. But other than that, really nothing. As for EXO, EXO frags has no mutes, no Jaeger. Actually, they have 1 Jaeger covering him. So that's 2 flashbangs. Thermite does have 3. That's the only flashbangs they have so far. Twisted Minds, you're looking the other way. Smoke ready to peek that angle, as it's a 3-man push inside of blue so far. Smoke crouch peeking, finally gets droned out again. Drone runs for the hills. Smoke will not get aggressive this time. Still, minute wasted here for EXO frags. The Hammer also there. Mozzie's ready for a Nitro Cell. Will it come out? Jaegers are finally burned. Thatcher's come out. Nitro comes out, but nobody hurt. Twisted Minds flashbangs away. He's inside of blue. I don't think EXO frags knows where he's at. It's hectic right now. Sus Twinkie on the Maverick will pick up the kill. Only 2 shotgun shots fired from the smoke. Nothing doing right there. It's an easy take, but Maverick is very, very hurt. And so is Thermite after Alex is an ape on the Mozzie. We'll shoot down Thermite for a bit. He's aggressively peeking on a supply. He's going to go through the rotate. peek below the deployable shield, finds one man, downs a Thatcher, but Maverick will pick up the refrag. Thermite also down as well as a Hammer. Beautiful pinch right there, and the wall will get denied. Fuser is also down, and all Legion is doing is just stacking up his Legions. Bleak and Twitch, meanwhile, are upstairs on the first floor the whole time. They are nowhere near Diffuser. Are actually very, very close together. Stuck together on the heart. The Hammer.gov and yeah, Copper will be just defending site. 50 seconds to go. As for if you want Diffuser, and you think you can get your plant down, you got to get through the Hammer, his Legion traps, and a whole lot of callouts. But still, Leaning and Bleak are playing this very, very slow, very, very slowly. Are they be going down Freezer? Are they going to be going down Meeting Hatch? Are they be going down Lobby Hatch? We'll figure it out. Looking through some bullet holes is Twitch with that FAMAS. Very underrated gun. Will not pick up anybody. It's going to be a three-man site hold as .gov finally gets restless. He's inside a meeting room right now. Will he sneak up on the IQ and the Twitch, who are currently inside of lobby still? 10 seconds left. All IQ has to do is just push straight below. The barricade comes out. The call-out comes out. IQ's down immediately. It's all up to the Leaning. Bulletproof Cam sees him. He fires away at the Hammer, but will not pick up the kill. Hammer knifes away, says no thank you. And it is a 6-2 commanding lead for EXO. Hello, Sway Takes Walls. There's the score, 6-2. 21 kills combined for Copper and the Hammer. Copper and the Hammer. Hammer picked up 20-plus kills 2 days ago on Villa, if my memory's correct. But either way, Ash, IQ, Lion, Thatcher, and Sophia coming out. It's going to be a kitchen meeting hall push for the win. As EXO is on match point. Ella switches over to the castle. Thatcher switches over to the Thatcher. Still, as far as anti-castles go, as Thatcher eventually switches over to the Thermite. As far as breaching rounds, I can go inside of the castle and break it. They aren't carrying the Sophia. Instead, they're carrying the Lion. They are just carrying 2 Ash charges, and that is it. Some breaching charges for vertical play. 2 Claymores. You don't see Claymores very often on comp.
Attackers have
But
located
still,
a bomb.
Sophia will carry her Claymores instead of breaching charges, and Lion will carry Claymores instead of, I believe, flashbangs. There's the setup so far in a kitchen meeting. Not kitchen dining, kitchen meeting. But I'm sure dining will be held by somebody. Whether it's Copper or the Hammer.
5 seconds.
Name of this game so far, aggressive plays. Very aggressive plays in the Mozzie last round in round 6. Very aggressive plays by Fated Sin that they eventually had to regret. It was 2v5, for example, in round 3 or 4, I believe. And Fated Sin lost it. Ever since then, they haven't been able to recover. 6-2 EXO. 4-man push inside of Armory and Lobby. As far as a lone man in this situation, trying to hunt him down, it is Lion, lonely roaming. Lion comes out to stop the roamers. Ash sees the castle, but will she Ash the castle? Will she keep it up for cover? Ash will be looking away, looking below inside of laundry stairs, but no one is down there. It is a 4-man site hold. Jaeger, Mira, Legion, and the castle also there. .gov on the mute, meanwhile. He's inside of attic holding a beautiful angle inside a meeting. Any kind of meeting hold will be thwarted. Twisted Minds, Bleak, Rosanu, and Leaning will be pushing together. The Hammer playing very aggressively to the right of that castle inside of lobby. Fires away and will get the kill on a Bleak, but not before he gets refragged immediately by Twisted Minds. Exo Frags will pick up the kill on the Leaning. Down goes the Ash and Thermite. It's now a 2-man push inside of lobby. Make that a 1-man push as Sophia's in a gunfight with Exo Frags, and Sophia will pick up the kill on Exo Frags. It's now a 3v3. Copper's very close to the Sophia, but he's looking the other way. And now he's inside of showers. Now Castle's the closest person to Sophia. Will he peek? He'll peek away with the and will down the Sophia. No revive opportunity as pushing immediately and eventually shot down is Twisted Minds. .gov will pick up the kill. All they need is one more kill. All that's left is that poor Lion who was pushing inside a meeting this whole time, watching his teammates get picked off one by one. Diffuser is down. Mute goes down very late right there. He will live to tell the tale. 25 health is the Mute, 100 health is the Jaeger, and 100 health is the Castle. Lion will get pushed a bit. Lion comes out and he'll pick up the kill on pick up the kill on Alex as an ape. 2v1. Very winnable situation here, but he has to get going. Barricade in his way. Ping still on that Jaeger. Wonder if they have any cams inside a meeting. It's a 2v1. Mute's gonna push eventually. Fires out his shots. Now it's a 1v1. All that's left is that Jaeger. All that's left. It's a 1v1. EXO gets this kill. They win. 35 seconds to go. Jaeger retreating inside of kitchen. Lion still has to break that barricade. No, he's doing the daring thing with 30 seconds left and going all the way around site. He's going to go up laundry stairs and up through, probably to get the diffuser, but .gov continuing to hold his angle. He's looking the wrong way, though. He's looking towards dining. Lion is very close to him, looking the correct way, fires his shots, and he will pick up the clutch. A 1v4 clutch, I believe. To keep Fated Sin alive. Am I in a clan? I'm a coach. For Dark Angels. EXO is bad. How are they winning? I don't know. Look at the standings. 12 kills from the Hammer, 10 kills from Copper, most of them on the Thermite. 8 kills coming from .gov. Meanwhile, it's leaning Sus Twinkie and Twisted Minds picking up 20 of their own. Meanwhile, 22 picked up by the Hammer and Copper. So, after blowing that round, can EXO recover? They got very right there, and because of that, it really costed them. A 1vx clutch. Now it's going to be Finka time. It's going to be Finka with nades, Sophia, Sledge, Ash, and IQ. Those 4 nades are going to prove very important if they can use them correctly. Back to Kid Storms we go on offense. EXO probably kicking themselves after really shooting themselves in the foot. Losing a 1vx to the Lion. Interesting play here for Jaeger, who has that bulletproof cam. Wonder where he's going to put that. 10 seconds left in the prep phase. As far as drones go, Finka and IQ have their drone shot out. Drones are very important. Not much on Oregon, as the roamers will be denied most often. Another Valcam will come out right there watching games, and the other one will probably be up on top of small tower if they can get it correctly. Wonder if anyone's there to pick up the kill on the Valkyrie, but no one is not. Val gets all the time she wants to pick up and place her cam where she wants it. So, it's going to be a 5-man site hold. Maybe not. Check that. It's a 4-man site hold. Alex as an ape continues to roam on the Valkyrie, still having 2 reinforcements available. Is she going to pick up her prep nitro cell? She'll get eventually droned out by Rosanu, and eventually getting called out is that pre-placed nitro cell. I'm sure IQ will thwart that attempt very easily. Let's see if she's doing that right now. She's droning inside of master bedroom, trying to find anyone in trophy. No one there. Valkyrie played there last time, picked up a bunch of frags, but will not play there this time. Zanu is below with the diffuser all alone. Alex is an ape, meanwhile, all alone himself. He doesn't like friends. He's below, roaming by himself inside of security. It's going to be a 3-man push in a master bedroom with the Finka, Ash, and Sledge pushing very closely together. Sledge trying to throw a nade. He misses the first, probably to utility drain at least. Second nade comes out. Will it injure? Yes, it will. Beautiful nade right there. Down goes the Mute. Is Storm Hall control? Sledge goes in without maybe a drone clear. Kill. Frags will pick up the kill on Rosana. That's diffuser down. It's now a 4v3. 90 seconds left. Looking at Sus Twinkie. Finka, Ash, and the Eye are outside of that main hall window. Sus Twinkie will rotate around. He eventually picks up the diffuser. Shots raining out. Leaning running away. Bleak running away. And Sus Twinkie is below on yellow stairs. Alex is an ape still on his cam so far. He's bottom yellow. Does he realize anyone's outside that window? He peeks eventually and will flick on a Sus Twinkie, but eventually get down for it. It is a trade that EXO really wants. Ash will pick up the kill. Bleak on Alex is an 8. Exo Frags is eventually down. It's basically a 2v2 with 50 seconds left. Ash firing away. IQ all the way outside with the G8, bottom yellow. She'll pick up Diffuser. Bleak, top of white. Check that as white stairs, not yellow stairs. Bleak picks up the nice headshot on the Yak Hopper. Kaid still down. It's now just down to the Legion. Once again, Exo, a definite winnable round, is turning quickly in the favor of Faded Sin. Bleak will pick up the kill eventually. Kaid was down by the Ash charge earlier. It's a two-man push again. Legion, you're not looking Leaning's way. Leaning will pick up... No, it's Bleak will pick up the kill on the hammer. Leaning was pushing from Kid Stairs, and it is back-to-back rounds for Faded Sin, and it really is back-to-back chokes for Exo after they had 2 winnable rounds. And now this is the 3rd attempt at match point. They will get 4 attempts before we head to overtime. That's right, Exo tossed away a 1v3, and they're going to get paid. They're going to have to pay the price for it. 4 match point opportunities. This is their 3rd opportunity here. Capcan coming out. No, it's the Mozzie. Alex is an 8. Picked up nice kills with Mozzie inside of Laundry Supply. Smoke, Jaeger, Mute, Legion, and the Doc instead. They're going to take the ACOG. Meanwhile, almost the same lineup. Ash, Finka, Zofia, Ying, and Twitch this time. Still, no wall breacher, no Thatcher. They're going to have to rely on flashbangs to get out the defender utility. And as far as flashbangs go, Ash is the only one who has 3. Zofia does have 4 flashbang draining opportunities. Twitch still holding that Claymore. No one's been running out, so Claymores probably aren't needed. Either that or breaching charges for Twitch. Yeah, Copper, how many ADSs will he put this time? He'll put 2 ADSs this time. No Valkyrie coming out here for Exo. This is their 3rd match point attempt.
10 seconds left.
Reinforcements will come out.
5 seconds remaining.
As here we start, round 11. This game should have been over. This game should have been an easy 7-2 win, but 2 basically round chokes. It makes this game 6-4. Exo Frax will once again put up that deployable shield, trying to angle it correctly. He'll get 2 ADSs and a Mozzie right behind him, ready to Nitro Cell at any second. He just needs the call out. I'm sorry, not the Mozzie. It's a Doc instead. .gov has the Nitro Cell. That is their only Nitro Seller. As far as blue goes, no one's even around there. No one's even close to there. No one's pushing blue. Twitch is pushing Big Tower. Meanwhile, all the way on the other side of site, it is Bleak and Sus Twinkie. So it's very split push so far. Leaning and Rosanu will clear out Garage. All the way over to Big Tower is Twisted Minds on the Ing. So still looking to see where they're going to get out here. Little do they know, all 5 are in sight. It's Rome Clear proving futile right now. Barbed wire will be eventually broken by the Zofia. They'll get covered by the barricade. Twitch will put out the Claymore to watch flank. Twisted Minds will use her breaching charge to break the soft reinforcement. Bleak and Sus Twinkie will eventually make their way to the crowd. And now it's a 5v5 push with 1:40 to go. Yeah, Copper, who's in a gunfight it looks like. He's watching Freezer. Will anyone push down Freezer? Yes, it is. It looks like a Zofia pushing down there with the Ash. Maybe even a Finka. The Legion trap. Finka will run for the hills, but she'll peek again. Nice angle here from Copper. Finka deep inside of Freezer, but she'll get beheaded immediately. The Ash is the only one left inside of Freezer. Quick peek in the Jaeger is the Ash. Jaeger in a 1v1 gunfight. Ash pushing very, very aggressively, and the Jaeger will just run away. 5v4 Exo. Ash on the... Bleak on Twisted Minds right there. As meanwhile, on the other side of sight, Copper will pick up the kill on a Twisted Minds. Bleak refrags on the Copper, and Exo.gov will pick up the kill on a Rosanu. Ash still inside of Freezer, leaning all the way down inside of Laundry. A very dangerous drone attempt right here, but she'll get it off. She'll find the Doc Laundry, stand up, finds Doc's head, and eventually beheads him. Very nice kill right there. Behind the soft wall is the smoke, though. Can Exo close out this round? Freezer, it's going to be a Freezer push for Ash. She'll be spotted by the bulletproof cam as Leaning flicks on to the mute. 2v2, 30 seconds to go. Can Faded Sin pick up yet another situation winnable for EXO? So Frag saying not so fast as the Hammer will pick up the kill on Oblique. It's a 1v2 for Leaning. 18 seconds to go. She does not have Diffuser. It is all the way down in Freezer. Ashral's holding it. Sophia's going to go for the Lesion. Cannot spot the Lesion. He's in Freezer. Changes his mind. Goes for the smoke. Shotgun out for the smoke. And he gets down immediately. Can Leaning pick up this final kill? Running away is the Hammer. He'll run for the hills. And he'll win this game. 7-4 win for EXO. They finally clutch out the round. It took them 3 match points. But EXO has won their second game against Faded Sin in 3 days. 7-4 win. This time coming in the Faded Esports League a couple days ago. It's going to be a 7-4 win. 13 viewers so far. I have another game in about 30 minutes. Gonna eat before, get back on. This is gonna be a best of 3 in the Night League. Let me check the maps. I do not know what maps it's going to be, but it will be Ice versus Tag right now. 14 viewers coming at the eventual end of this game. 7-4 win for EXO. Their second win against Faded Sin in 3 days. They won a couple days ago on Villa. That is where we stand right now. There's going to be another game. It'll be the Night League in about 30 to 45 minutes. That is a playoff game. I'll be casting that one as well. Let me just put @AxLovo. But that is where we stand. GG Faded Sins, that is correct. EXO is not trash. They beat Faded Sins twice. GG's to Leaning. Definitely GG's to him. Hi Hector, thanks for watching. 13 viewers. Eventually have to turn it off. There'll be another game in 30 minutes. But for right now, EXO wins 7-4.